kicks. So we started like that, and I went to Coast, Super Staffers in Tamale. Yeah, our coach was Coach Yellow.
Okay.
So I started from Super Staffers. Afterwards, then I get opportunity to play for one Division One team in Tamale here, Savannah Stars. So when I play Savannah Stars, is there that I got that name, Weah.
Weah.
Yes,
How did the
please.
name come about?
The name came when the former Liberian president now, George Weah, was playing the European League, and he was a gent in that time. So when I was playing, people think I'm like George Weah, so they decided to use that name to call me when we were in the Division One League. So that is how the name came, Alasan Weah.
So was the more of the style of play? Your style of play was similar to George Weah.
Yes, please. Because he was a striker, I'm also was a striker.
So right from coast football, you've always been a striker.
Yes, please.
Wow. What made you decide to play as a striker, not a defender? Because you were very strong. Why
Yeah,
striking?
it mostly begins at the coast level. When you just get into the coast, by then you didn't know where to place yourself. So the coach coaches will tell you, this person, you can be fit to be here. So that is how they said, no, as I am, no, I should be up front there so that I can do better.
Okay. But from Savannah, you didn't play for RTU right away. You went to BA United before. Why the choice of BA United?
After Savannah, I went to Real Tamale United to justify myself. So when I went, unfortunately, by that year, I couldn't qualify to the Premier League. But I was choosing to be in their under 20 side. So we was there later. Things didn't get right as I wanted. So I went back to the Division One again as Savannah Stars. So we play and qualify for Middle League. So from there, that we went to Obuasi to play that Middle League, and then on the process of the game, we play against BA United and Obuasi, but we couldn't win that match. Yeah, we couldn't win that match. So, but they decided, the management of the team said, no, the way I am, when they qualify, when they get opportunity to qualify, then they will come and take me to Sunyani. That is how I went to BA United.
Oh, wow.
By then, their chairman Zito. So they approached me and said, when they get that opportunity, both of us, we are all computing to qualify to the Premier League in the year 2000. So they get that opportunity, and then they came to take me to Sunyani.
Was it a difficult decision for you for leaving Sunyani, Tamale to Sunyani? Was it difficult?
But then the telephones was not available that time. So it was mostly they will message someone to give you the information. But after when we finished the league, the tournament at Sunyani, at Obuasi Rider. So when I came to Tamale here, then they give the message to one former Real Tamale United player, Malam Star. So through him that they called me. So and I went with my senior players there to justify. So when we went, then they picked me.
My question was it difficult? You've lived in Tamale all your life, but now you have not signed for BA United. You have to move to Sunyani. Was it difficult for you to move to Sunyani?
It was not difficult because I know when you choose to be a footballer, then you just take it that you can go to any place to live as your town. So when I went there, I just take myself that no, I'm not a Sunyani guy. So it wasn't difficult for me that way. But my problem was the language. By then, how to speak Twi was very difficult by then.
So you struggled a bit.
I saw for that one, and then the house that I was living, there is people that can speak English. So even when I say something in Twi and it didn't sound well, then they will correct it.
Wow. For how long did you play for BA United?
I played for 1 season.
And
1 season.
And truly to your destiny, the people in Tamale saw you and came back for you.
Because when we're in Sunyani, because as a human, when we're in Sunyani, I was there just praying and hoping that I'll go more than where I am. So our match to Real Tamale United in Tamale here. So when we came, I said to myself that I will make mark for myself. So even though we lost that match to 1-0, the goal was scored by Abbas Idris, the former striker for Real Tamale United. So when we lost the match, but people appreciate my work rate. And then they said no, they will take me from BA United. That is how I came to Real Tamale United.
So from RTU under 20, BA United, and back to RTU.
Yes, please.
Do you remember your first Premier League game for BA United?
I remember my first match against Real Tamale United. It was against Gapua.
Wow.
One team was at Tema.
Tema Gapua, yeah, I know.
Yes.
How was your performance that day?
I came in as a substitute. When I came to, it wasn't bad for me. Because by then, they have a strong players there. It wasn't easy for me, but I appreciate after the match, they said no, I did well. So it wasn't that but that from team to another team, it wasn't easy that way. But I didn't take it any difficult tasks.
Were you ever told by defenders that you scared them? They were afraid playing against you?
You see, the Ghanaian defenders by then, when you look at them, you see, God created me as a person that I'm tall, I'm something.
You're masculine, very, very, very masculine.
So when any defender to be with me, it will not be easier for you, because one, I'm strong. One, secondly, I'm tall. So it wasn't easier for the Ghanaian defenders. It wasn't easier for me too, because fighting to score and then fighting to defend. So both was not easy.
But which defender did you love playing against?
Giving me a tough time, or
maybe you love playing against because you easily go past him and all that and scored. I'll ask you which defender gave you the tough time, but give me the defender you love to play against.
You see, the opponent always, you see, in football, before you get a chance, it will come a slight mistake from someone. So it wasn't easy that you just get them easy, but you see, due to the movement will give you that opportunity. So you can just hide and then take surprise by them before they got to know you have won. But when I'm looking, by then Okwa United having the defenders, that was not easy to do that. So it wasn't easy. But
do you remember their names?
I can have one guy called Tutu or something like that.
Tutu,
one defender,
okay.
sling guy like that. Very experienced defender. So when you are with that defender, so unless you are more faster than they do.
Okay. So which one gave you a tough time? Who was always rough with you? Who also heckle you and will not allow you to score?
You see, Ghana defenders, but then when you have to see a strong defenders, but then you can see Azakers have one player, Richard. Richard was just standing as I am. So it wasn't easy when I meet Richard. Where Ashanti Gold also have one defender. It wasn't easy. And then Ashanti Koroko, Issa Ahmed was there.
Issa Ahmed. Vintage Issa Ahmed, yeah.
Yeah. And then when you look at Accra House of Folk, you see Danko Man and Co. So when you get your structure type, it's not easy, because they have two options. Or they will destroy or they will get it right. But you, the striker, you are always taking to make it possible for yourself. So
For a striker, I'm sure you scored a lot of goals. Which one particularly do you think was your greatest goal?
my greatest goal came with Accra Sports Stadium, Real Tama United against Okwa United.
Wow.
And then the goal that I can remember in Calendar Sports Stadium was Real Tama United against Ashanti Kotoko.
Mm-hmm. Which year is this?
That was the year 2005.
1-0 the scoreline ended.
Yes, sir.
I remember.
It was a penalty.
Yeah. That was a memorable one for you.
Come again?
Was it because it's Kotoko coming to Tamale?
No. You see, in football, there is a matches that you play and you need the points badly. So if you are able to get the opportunity to lead it, to take the team into that lead, you will be very excited. Because I was having a partner in up front that Joseph Ajay.
Yeah.
Who was a very experienced striker, but he was not strong as I am. So, and then that match was a very crucial match simply because Kotoko is not easy to come to your home. Because always, anywhere they go with their maximum supporters. So if you didn't give yourself confidence, it will be very difficult for you, either your home or their home.
Joe Debra wants me to ask you, where did you get your strength from? Because you are very Joe Debra, a colleague here in the office, wants me to ask you, where did you get your strength from? Because you're a very bullish striker.
Okay, I'm listening.
It says you're a very bullish striker. Where did you get your strength from? How come you were this physical?
God just created me as a strong person like that. But in football, you can't just say that because you are standing that way, unless you look for another extra way for yourself. So I was not dependent on the team training alone. So I was making myself another physical trainer for myself because I know the way you are now, somebody is somewhere doing something more. So you must be extra. Because you should be physical and mental fit before you can be a footballer. So when you have that fit, you must get that fitness for yourself before you can make it. Especially Ghana defenders, once they just see you standing like that one is just a scare for them. So everybody will now put eye on you. They'll say, hey, look at him very well. Look at him very well. Simply because if they know they give you any little chance, you take one step ahead of any defender, they are in trouble.
That is true. That is true. So you are easily a target for defenders.
Yes, please. I can remember a match against Azakes in Bolga. That match, when we entered that, it was 1-0 against Azakes. It was very tough, very, very tough. They packed the defense, very, very tough defenders. So when we entered, I told my senior colleague that, Joseph Ajay, you see these defenders that they pack at defense there, I will give myself out so that you also do the job. So whatever the dirty job will come, leave it for me to do it. You understand that?
Yeah.
So that you will be free to take any loose ball that I'm going. Make sure you take the loose ball. Or I'll give myself to defenders. Whatever they will crash me, whatever they will do, the win is very important to us. So that was my plans in football. And I have one secret thing. Any defender would do anything to me, I will not ask you, why did you do that? But once somebody just committed any crime to you or committed a crime and you didn't even tell him, you do this, and the person know that I have committed a crime, one, he will be doubting what I have done to Alassane, or that he will retaliate, or that he will do something, or that he will not. So the person, it will also let the person think about what you have to do. And my target was just to make the team win. That was my target in RTU.
Wow.
Because by then, 3 Northern region, it wasn't easy in RTU.
Yeah, there was no Premier League except RTU.
RTU.
Yeah.
So I was asking myself, many people call and few will be selected. So if I, Alasan, selected to Real Tama United, and I am first 11 in RTU2, no, I should thank my stars. Simple boy, so easy.
That's very true. That's very true. Your name is Abdullahi Alasa. That's the correct name.
Come again.
The correct name is Abdullahi Alasa.
My father's name is Abdullah and my name is Alasan.
But now you are widely known as Alasan Weah.
Alasan Weah. Even you call Alasan and people will not recognize that I'm the one. Unless you add that Weah.
You spent 9 solid years with RTU.
Yes, please.
Do you feel sad that, for instance, last season, RTU had to beg people for money before they could travel to honor games?
As a human, I'll feel it. Because why I'm saying that I'll feel it, RTU to me, it's a big club. And I get opportunity to play there for so many years. And what happened last year, it wasn't good for me, for RTU to be in that shoes. No, those came before us. They didn't witness that. We also came and left. And this is what is happening. No. So it's unfortunate. But I'm praying and hoping that things will change.
You know RTU better than any of us in the studio. What should they be doing to get the team? You know RTU better than all of us. Okay. What should the team do to be run properly as a football club?
RTU should, you see, football is not mathematics where you say 1 + 1 = 2. No. An opportunity can come at once in your lifetime or in a pitch of the play in the 90 minutes. So you should make sure any opportunity come at your way, whatever it is, small or big, you might utilize it so that the team will progress.
Well,
for instance, RTU last match that we played, we had an penalty. We played and then the keeper saved it. And it was a chance. There was no goal at that moment. So as a player, when you get that opportunity, you should make sure and take the team to lead and get everybody confident. But when you lose it, some of the players would discourage, simply because our fitness level or our taking of level is not the same. If I miss it, I will make sure I will regain my fitness. But some, it will not. And then the last match that we just played and we lost it by 0-1. They had opportunity to score us by surprise free kick. Unfortunately, we also had the same opportunity to get penalty. And we have lost the penalty again. While the time everybody is now looking to get the equalizer, and you get that opportunity. And when you get penalty, whatever be the case, the moment the referee just whistle as a penalty, every 22 players who are in the pitch, you can't discourage. But when they play and you didn't score it, you see, it will give them down moral. That is why our time, when that thing happened, I make sure penalty, whatever be the case, no, let's put the team to the lead so that you can do so. But when you score, your name will come before the team.
Yeah.
Alasan Weah score from before they will call RTU. So I'm making sure that I will make mark before everybody. And if my colleague go to have that opportunity, then you see that we will be progressing. Play for the money to come. But don't look for the money before the play, because when you get the money and you are not performing, what will be the solution?
That's very true. Your final words to the young people of Tamale who are listening to you today, what would be your words of encouragement to them?
No, I am giving them confidence that they can do better more than we do. There is a very good talent players in Tamale here or in North here. They can do better. Because why I'm saying they can do better, our time, after coasting, we have only one Division 1 in Tamale here. So how to qualify to be in that Division 1, 2, it wasn't easy. You understand that?
It's true.
But now, after course, there is so many Division 2, Division 3, Division 1. For you to start and get to the top. But our time, it was only Savannah Stars was a Division 1 in Tamale here or in Tamale here, for instance. But when you come to Tamale, for instance, you can count them more than 3, 4 Division 1s. And our time, the European soccer, it was, if not sports highlight, you can't just get it and watch live matches. But here today, what is happening in England, you can be here and watch what is going on. So I'm just telling them that they should get more confidence and don't look for what others do. Anything that you just put your heart to do, dedicate yourself to that and do it better. But when anybody who play and get money, who send it home, not sending it to the coaches, not sending it to the directors. No, you send your money home.
Yeah.
So what do you wait for them to tell you to do better for yourself? Because when I was in RTU, when I scored and I'm coming home, by then I was having a bicycle. So you see, somebody will be holding the bicycle, and then I will be walking. Then they will follow. That was the very enjoyment.
So you don't have to push the bike home again. Somebody will have to do that for you.
No, somebody will be just holding. Hey, the players' bicycle that you are holding is a plus. So.
Interesting. Alassane, thank you very much for your time with us this morning. We appreciate you so much. Hopefully, we'll come back to you again for more, current, matters in football. Hopefully, you can share your opinions on some of these issues for us. Thank you very much. Alassane, I'm saying it didn't come out with you, so a former BA United player, former RTU, about RTU 9 solid years, and a ball RTU. Alassane, bear mankasa.
Like and subscribe and click on the notification. Happy FM, Nimdie, Happy FM, and Nijenkwa.